Alright, how's it going, everybody? This is Ismortah, and this evening I have some Monster Hunter Iceborne, finally, to show you guys. This game came out months ago. I was purposely prolonging playing this game just because I got super addicted to it last time I played. I know it's going to happen again this time. The game's so fucking cool. So this evening, during my console video game session, I'm showing you some Monster Hunter Iceborne. So what I'm going to plan on doing is just showing the... Hopefully the sound came out. I'll be checking that in a second, in like 10 seconds. I'm going to be going to a training area to relearn the Lancer, the Lance weapon, and see how it works, and the new claw move and stuff, as well as some additional new move that they added to each of the weapons, just to see how it works and relearn. And then I'll phase into seeing what all is new that came out with Iceborne. I believe there's some new stuff that was available now with my Homekeeper. And then maybe even start the very beginning of the Iceborne new campaign. So that's the plan. Before I get rolling, I just want to check this audio, since I haven't streamed from the PlayStation in a while, to make sure it all works. So let's hang on one second, then we'll get going. I'll also take this gum out of my mouth. Okay, let's wait for this to sync, and we'll shall see. Great, it looks like the sound's coming up good. If the game is a little bit low, I can turn that up also. I'm able to go ahead and do that. Alright, let me get this gum out of my mouth. We'll get started. Alright, and so the idea with this stream, since a lot of it this stream, honestly, just me getting back into the game, it's probably going to be a short one, just because I just want to relearn, like I said, relearn how to, I keep calling it the Lancer, relearn how to play the Lancer, and then I want to see just what's all new that I can do in the game, whether it's functionality, cool moves, new items, find out where you can find things from different vendors now, because I think that's changed a little bit too. So it'll be a lot of exploratory stuff, whereas the stream I'll do next week will be just going through actual gameplay. So, especially like if you're interested in seeing A, what the game's all about, or B, how to play a Lancer, then that is the goal for this evening. Alright. And what's cool about the PlayStation is you do have the chat along the side of the game, so I will be able to see your chats as you do it. So feel free to chat, and I'll respond to you. Alrighty. One of the things we'll definitely have to look at is the controls, because it's like playing Arkham Asylum or something. It's like you use every button in this game, different multi combinations, and if you don't play for a while, you kind of lose track of what's what. So this is my current gear, which, Alexa, I played the bejesus as a fucking game. I thought I see I have a lot of cool stuff. I really like my character stats, if I recall, and really like the look. Very customized. And you see my playtime's 300 hours, practically. Yeah. It's a fun game, what can I say? Alright, so let's do it. I got a kitty in my lap, so I have a co-pilot. Just like in-game, you gotta have a kitty co-pilot, so true to form. So we're just gonna create our own session first off because, like I said, like it's probably gonna be, we'll definitely know group play, so it doesn't matter. Cool. I definitely have a kitty in my lappy. I do. But it's not a palico like in game. The kitty I have in my lap is a savannah cat, actually. Half Bengal cat and half African serval. Alright. Yeah, no, this is absolutely my first time getting into Iceborne. So, everything's going to be brand spanking new. I am total noob. Hopefully I'm not a noob playing the game. Hopefully it's like riding a bike. But... Okay. Talk to the Festifiver, and also there's a sighting in the Ancient Forest. Got it. Oh, that's it for the tutorial. Fiver, Ancient Forest. Got it.
The field team's gathered at the main gate. Seems like they're getting ready to go out on an expedition in the forest.
Okay. Yeah, see, here's what both my characters look like. I got the Nergigante look with the Kirin headpiece for the Palico, with the Halloween weapon, and then I have I forget the guy's name. The gold monster you fight, that was a raid for, mixed with Val, half and half for my gear, and then I have the Nergigante enchanted gear. Who's the monster at the end? The monster at the end of the primary campaign. What the hell did I just do? Stop it. Get out. Anyway, it's that upgraded Nergigante gear with what's his name, Crystal Guy at the end of the campaign. But yeah, it's really good gear. When I figure out how to click everything, I'll show you more stuff. And then the helmet was Halloween, obviously. The helm. I just thought it looked better than the Val one, just so you can see some sort of face. And it sort of matches. I changed the color scheme to match as well on my gear. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is go to the tutorial that came up when I first got into the game before I got on air. And then I'm going to the controls and see what that's all about. You should be able to look at all the tutorials right here. I'm trying to remember where. Hippie Hunter's Notes. Plus, some of this may have changed since the expansion. They may have... Oh, here we go. Play Guide. Here we go. I remember it's called something different than I'm normally accustomed to. That's what it is. Kulve Taroth. and Val is what makes the combination makes up the majority of my gear. All right. I think it's Iceborne what I want. There's one. No, that's what I just saw. No, there was one talking about the claw. That's one I want to find right quick. It was talking about like the new stuff. Yeah, that's something I may do actually at the end, the latter part of the stream is instead of doing story stuff, which I can get into beginning of next session, is to just jump into expedition so I can just explore the world. That's probably what I'll do. I'll probably go to Ancient Forest, exactly. Yeah, that's a good idea. God, I was trying to find where the fuck was that? It was saved as a tutorial. It's like how to use that new claw. It was a video too. Well, I'm sure that'll probably also be in the training area too. Probably. Well, let's talk about weapons, so maybe it's here. Looks like it's all weapons. Yeah. Okay, so next thing I want to look up is controls. Now I can just like at least do basic shit. And then we'll get more advanced once I know what buttons to click. What is just the controls to the game? Come on. I know it's staring me at the face. Like, this game just calls certain things a different word. Kind of like, I was looking for, like, you know, how to play, and it was in player guide. It may very well be play guide again. I thought that's where I looked. I mean, they have tutorials. Like, I can't just like look at just like the map of the controls. It's kind of hard to believe, because I believe you could change the mapping also. my goodness. Where's the controls? Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't want to just saves. I just want to see the goddamn controls. I like though at the bottom when you change the selection, you're able to see what's in that. So that's pretty cool. I mean, there's a lot of information here. Just trying to find it. Resource Center. Oh, that's Bounties and Investigations. Right. Weapon controls? This might be what I'm looking for. Okay. I think it is. I don't see any R1, L1. I thought that was for swapping something. Anyway, check this out. Alright. Well, see, this is how to use the weapon. It's not, like, fundamental controls. I mean, this is good. This is definitely what I want to look at when I go into the training pit. I want to look at how to do all these moves. Oh, here we go. God, it was right there. That's me, like, all the information's here. Just, God. Alright. Stare me in the face. Alright, cool. I got a kitty in my lappy. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh, there we go. The clutch claw. Yeah. I think there was a video with that, too. In the tutorial, which I couldn't find. Okay, anyway, I'll start from the top. Okay, using items is square. If you hold L1... Okay. L1R is radio menu. Oh, okay. Got it. L1 to open the menu. To use the item is square. But to look at items... Because I remember, like, I used to run and then quickly, like, scroll and select. Okay. Jumping. Oh, these are attacks. Sharpness, I remember that. One of your items you can use to do that. Ailments, you use items. Or certain behaviors can remove, like, if you're on fire, you can roll on the ground, and if you're... What was another one? If you're asleep, someone can hit you, throw a rock at you or something. R1, you move faster. Okay. Oh, you have to have your weapon sheath to do the clutch claw. Okay. Yeah, because it's like when you get out your claw, your fucking ballista do you normally have? It's counted as a weapon, so you have to put away. You have to get that. You have to sheath to bring out that your other hand. Right. Then when you grapple, you can weapon attack, claw attack, flint shots. That's the same claw you can shoot with that weapon. X is always disengage, looks like, drop and get out of something. And R1 you advance, R2 to shoot. It's a little... Like, I know it get easier once I do muscle memory, but yeah, even this is a lot of controls. L2, activate. R2 is fire. On this one, L2 activate with O. R2 you can fire while inside. I gotta remember R2's brace when you're on. That way, because you have a meter when you're mounting somebody, and if it goes too high, then that's how you get knocked off. Okay. I think I got the basic controls, so maybe I know more of these controls than I thought. So it's in the Hunter's Notes. Okay. Isn't that a cool cape? It's like a cape, but it's sort of like... I mean, it looks like a cape, it is, but it's more like draped, layered armor. It's like these armored feathers. So, and because it's layered, there's some flexibility to it. It's not rigid, but then it's armored. This looks so good. It looks cool and it's functional. So dope. It's a cool idea. That's like the back of Colt Taroth. Okay, so I'm going to head now to my house, whatever it's called, to see what new items are available that I got, apparently, from Iceborne, and then I'll head to the training pit. Practice some, just to get back the hang of it. I know I'll have to practice to become, really good again, but I call it good practice when I go out on expeditions. I'm just trying to get used to the basic controls. So this is my home. I got a bunch of pets everywhere. I forget where actually all the pets are. I think I have a bat here somewhere too. There's some creatures in the tree. Should be on the ceiling, on the floor, probably on the wall. There's a bat's over here somewhere. And then I got some fish in the aquarium, which I think you can look at. Let's see. Oh, I thought I had more than one fish. I guess I only have one right now. I thought I put a couple in there. Alright, so this is my stuff. But before I do that, yeah, the housekeeper. Here we go. Cool. I got a layered armor, as well as and armor. Layered armor meaning it's like transmog, like talking World of Warcraft. A look. Iceborne character and Palico voucher, and some sort of weapon upgrade. Okay. Okay, so I got the bonuses, so now the stuff I believe should be in my chest? Well, no, this has items. The weapons and stuff, I think it's somewhere else. Yeah, this just has items you can pick up and craft. I think I was getting kind of low on some of these items too. Look like I have high quantities here. Yeah, like even the health stuff I have a lot. And stuff to trap, which was supposed to be... what? That's a charm. Charm. Here we go, traps. Where are those traps? Alright, so that's items. Oh, here we go, equipment. Here we go. And then change appearance should have... I'll look at this first. Empress Lance Ruin is what I currently use. And I have a health charm, a health booster, temporal mental. Okay, so... okay, Kiri Malabi. Alright. So 5 pages of weapons, it should be at the back. Wait, how's this sword? I thought I got a weapon. Oh, is that it? No, that's off Kulturoth because it's gold. So there's an easy way to find... I see I have a lot of weapons. A lot of these, majority of these weapons, I believe, I got off Kulturoth. They were just drops. Which is cool because I got some cool weapons across the board, but I also made a shit ton of lances. That's why I got so many lances, because that's, you know, I'm a lancer. Okay, so that's all the weapons. And then, change appearance. Yeah, I have the harvest layout for the head. And then I added a gold look of the color scheme to the rest of the armor to make it match more. Okay, so this is the new one. The Yukumu was the one I just got. I still haven't found the weapon yet. The weapon and the armor that I got, but this is the look of this guy. Oh, I didn't mean to set it, though. Fuck. I didn't mean to do that. No! 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 No, no, no. I mean, that's cool. That's how easy you set it, though. And what's cool about it is that means it doesn't matter what gear you're wearing if you like the stats, because then you can do a layered armor to get whatever look you want. So you can have the stats you want even though the gear may look horrible, but then use layered armor to get that awesome look. What I'm doing right now is all my gear is actually what the gear is, except the fact that I painted the armor gold. I'm not wearing any layered armor. Some of these only have a piece, but the diver and the harvest, and this one looks like I have the whole set. Oh, I see. You could save loadouts. I thought I had a saved loadout of my thing. Like, how do you just turn this off? That's what I don't. Oh, there we go. You just hit it again. Okay. Oh, so maybe... Oh, I did a layered look. I did do a layered look. Huh. I didn't realize that. So all of my gear, including the headpiece, is Val and Kulturov. But I added yellow to all the armor, and the headpiece, I did a layered armor of the harvest. That's what I did. That is what I did. Okay, cool. So let's... Yeah. Cool. Okay, so that's items in that nutshell. I'll play around with it to find the other armor and weapon I got, and I want to go through the items to see if anything I need to farm or craft. Let's get to the action and do some lancing stuff. I really like this rabbit creature. I think it looks really cool. One of my faves. If I could figure out how to crouch, I think there's a way to feed it too. I just don't remember off the top of my head how to do it. I'll show it to you next time. Alright, so I want to go to the... Maybe it's... Oh, Zaire. That's actually the name of the cat that's in my lap. That's his name. So I named my Palico. I forget who I go to the training room. I forget if it's him or the housekeeper. Nope. This is just managing his stuff. It's been so long, I don't even remember if 385 was decent defense. I want to say it must have been? Considering he's wearing Nergante gear. Maybe it was the housekeeper. I thought I talked to a Palico to go. Here we go. Well, sorry that we spent the first half hour me just talking, but you know, it's I have not played this game in Jesus, man. Probably at least a year, maybe a couple years. So I mean, it's been a while. That's a super fun game. Oh, that's cool. You can actually see damage from the combo. I mean, before you would see damage of each strike, but I guess this way you don't have to do math. And objects for practicing clutch call. Great. Okay, okay. Cool. Right. Honestly, this text is a little hard to read since I'm looking at a screen that has a border of Twitch stuff, so I think I'll play the movie. That might be... Let's see. I have to remember, too, that if you are riding a monster on its back, R2 is brace. Hold on, so if they try to throw you off. But if you're holding on from the clutch claw, instead that readies your flinch so you can do something with it. To fire it, I guess. Okay. L2 activates the flinch, that's what that is.
You can use the slinger with your weapon drawn. Look for the perfect moment, then fire.
You can use the slinger with the weapon drawn. I'll have to see how you do that. I thought... Like, this is how you aim with a slinger. Okay, so square is to use items. So square, when you bring out your weapon, by hitting... If you hit a... Okay. So you have 2 attacks. X is always get out. So that's your dodge. Get back up. Attack. That's attack. R1's not doing anything, but it did put away my weapon. L1, I could do radial selecting stuff. Or L1's for communication. Oh, I see. When I'm running, if I just press L1 and do directional pad, it's for communication. But if I hold L1 and do square or O left and right, that goes through my items left and right for which one I want to select. And then when I hit square, I'll use that item. That's how you can like run and then hold L1 and be able to swap through stuff while you're moving. Wheatstone is how you add more sharpness back to your weapon. Alright, so L1's for selecting stuff. Squares for using items. Triangle and O is for different attacks. X, dodge and retreat. L2, use target. R2 is fire and some other stuff. R1, though. Was that like a block? I'll have to see. Alright, let's go to the hunter's thing and look at the moves. So here R2 is brace, and here R2 is the flinch shot. Which it's no, that's what it normally is. When you do R2 when you're aiming, that's what shoots it normally too. Okay, so you have thrust. O is a higher thrust than triangle? Really? Triangle and O together does a sweep. So it's like AoE goes all around me. Oh, guard is R2. When I'm not using a weapon, it's guard or it's brace. I guess that makes sense. Protect yourself, but whereas X is like a dodge. Yeah, R2 and X together is your power guard. And then while I'm guarded, if I do L2, guard shot. Guard shot. Wow, so I can shoot while guarding? Really? L2, I mean by guard for lances, he puts up his shield. So it stops a lot of damage, a huge percentage of damage I would get, as well as reduces how far back I get knocked away. That's the power guard. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's cool. I think I almost did accidentally. You saw that claw to activate the claw while I'm guarded. That's a cool move. That means like right after I block an attack, when he's transitioning out of the attack, I can then instantly do the claw to mount. Oh, that's sick. If I looked at that correctly. Yep, sure enough. O goes up. I would have thought the opposite, but okay. And that's important because depending on where you want to hit somebody, like if you want to hit him in the leg, or does you want to try hit him in the face or the neck, you probably have to do that. And then combos, like I can switch up, like I can get for my 3-hit. For the lance, it's a good move to doing this a lot because you really push forward when you do the lance. And if the beast is stationary, you want to back up so that you get more in the face. Otherwise, if you keep doing this forward, you may eventually miss him. You're going through the monster. R2 triangle. Oh, that's to break the distance. So like I can charge forward with my shield, and then I believe I have a move right that I can attack right after. Yeah. Cool, cool. And then triangle O together was the sweep. So I could hit, especially for weak enemies all around me, or if I just missed the monster, the fact I could like get a little bit of damage in. Okay. Okay. That charge move, the longer I charge it, the more damage it does. So that's really good too. Like if someone's doing an attack, you do this, and time it right, the power guard stops all damage, and then get in that attack. So I have to take practice. What's interesting is when you do L2, it looks like he guards while he's pulling out the weapon. That's pretty cool. See, am I looking at that correctly? Let's see if I go up here. See how to do guard shot again. I mean, the clutch claw. Oh, I was doing L2 and R2. That's the flinch. It's L2 and O. Got it. Okay. And I apologize if what you watch right now is a little boring. If you don't play Lance, I already know how to play. Like I said, I'm relearning the ropes. So it's a tutorial for some people and definitely one for me. Okay. So L2 and O. Well, that's pretty easy. So if I'm blocking and do L2, then let's do O. Nope. Uh-oh. See, my character has a way to roll, too. I have to see how to do that. Like, there's a way you can, like, roll out of the way. There we go. I just gotta hold a direction. If I just tap, he does nothing. He just holds. There we go. That's what it is. Because if you time it right, you can completely dodge an attack, like right when it's about to hit you. But I don't think I can do it well with my weapon drawn. Yeah, I have to have it this way. Okay, let me see where that monster will, that apparatus. Oh no, or do I have to set it up? I may have had to set it up. They look like barrels of hay on that wagon wheel. Maybe so. Alright, let's look at more weapon combos. I still got Kitty in my lappy. Zaire definitely likes whenever I play video games or watch TV, because especially video games on the console. So like tonight's stream, because that's guaranteed lappy, because I get to sit in my leather chair. Okay, so there's a way with this weapon, and I still haven't found the new thing, the new. Maybe it was guard shot. I'll have to see. Counter thrust, I definitely have to practice too. If I block an attack while my shield is up, I can quickly tap R2 to counterattack, yeah. But no, there's a way that I can dash forward. And then there's moves you can do off the dash. So it's all 3 buttons. Is that right? Jump. Back. Plus there's a way to strafe too. Nope. There's a way that when you're dashing forward, like you're doing a what's it called in Resonance Sphere? Joust? That you can strafe left and right while still running forward. So like use those small hop left and right so you can course correct, as opposed to the turning, doing an arc. So I'm trying to remember how to do it. It's one of these buttons. Nope. Nope. Well, that's good to know. X allows me to change course. It's all with X. Got it. While I'm running, I can keep going left. Or I can change and go backwards. Or if I just press it, I jump. I think it's jump. Forward and X, jump, back X, so the opposite direction. And then whenever I'm ready, if I still have stamina. Because while you're, for the Lancer, I call it, if you do any of your attacks, you don't lose stamina, that yellow bar you see at the top under the green. What loses stamina for me is if I block with my shield, I get tired, because as opposed to taking damage, I would get tired holding the shield, or I lose stamina if I'm running, like from my joust, from this move. I really like it because if you stay in the joust and don't click the attack, you do constant damage running forward. Hold on, let's keep running forward. So if you have a stationary target, he'll just keep piercing. It's pretty brutal. You're just running that lance right through the enemy. I'm doing pretty good. I'm getting basics. I still have to. I just want to get clutch clawed down though. Looks like any of my course correction movement is X. Square is items. Triangle and O are different attacks. L2 target, R2 fire, L1 cycle items, and R1 use with certain moves. Like I use it with my, to do my, wait. What? I thought R1 was the fucking... Oh, L2. It's L2 triangle now. What the fuck does R1 do? Hold on a sec. Two things I want to try, at least for the short stream, is when I go into Expedition, is I want to practice the Clutch Claw a little bit, as well as my Joust. As far as combos, there's a lot of playing around with it, because certain options become available. We do certain parts of a combo, kind of like playing Tekken or something. So I'm not too married on getting that down, because it's seeing what works best. But same with the counterattack, that takes practice. I have to actually be attacked to practice the counterattack stuff and the power guard. So that could be next time, but... Guard shot L2 while I'm power guarding. That might be the new move that was added. Being able to shoot while you're shielding. I don't think I could do that before. So what the fuck do you use R1 for? I I know I used it for something. R2 is for targeting and doing stuff with it in a conjunction with your weapon moves. What the hell is it? What does R1 do? Quickly move on the wall. That's all it does? Move faster on the wall? Okay. Okay, so I'm guarded. If I do triangle and O together... Oh, that's really cool. I don't think I realized that before in all I played the game, is you guard, and you press guard and triangle and O to go into the joust. But because you're already guarded, you then only have to press triangle and O to joust. It's not that you have to press all three at the same time. It's you press triangle and O together while you're guarded. That's good to know. That means I can block attacks that go immediately into the joust. That's really cool, actually. I don't think I realized that before. Guard thrust. He'll just do it in place. That I do a lot, just to sneak in a quick shot. Counter thrust is really powerful. You timed that correctly. Pretty good. Plus you can have it go earlier. It just, the longer you charge it, the more damage it does. R2 and O. Oh yeah, it's that move. Yeah, right. Guard. But if I do guard and O, it's power guard. But if I do guard, O, and triangle, it goes into the dash. So a lot of stuff use the guard move. Okay. I think that's basically my moves in a nutshell. The only thing I don't understand is the guard shot. I don't understand the arrow down on the L2. What does that mean? If you just wanted to show L2, you would just show L2. Hold L2? Hold L2, and then R2 and triangle. And where you're guarded, if you just press triangle, you'll poke. But if you press forward and triangle while you're guarded, it's like you do a shielded advance. And I think there's a way that I can do a shield bash, too. It's not that. No, there was a shield bash. Fact. That you moved your shield away from you and hit somebody with shield, which could stun. Power guard, yes. Guard shot. I don't understand why I can't get that. Guard shot is for some reason not getting to work. Counter thrust, yes. Power guard, yes. No, there was like a shield move. Okay, so that was the move. Like, this is power guard, and then that move, yeah. Power guard uses a lot of stamina to help stop an attack. But if you do the shield move, you see him planted in the ground, it completely stops your movement at all. But you have to time it right. Yeah, that. Oh, I see. This is shield. This is guard, and then that's power guard. Got it. There we go. I have to keep tapping triangle. You go from a guard dash to a guard bash. Shield attack, yeah. Awesome. Well, I think I got the gist. Like I said, I need to practice so the moves start going to memory. I need to get better at knowing where my items are so I can quickly go to it because I have so many fucking items. Cool. So now for the tail end of this, because I don't want this to be too long, since I kind of know what new stuff I got, but I have to look at my inventory. I kind of know what moves to do. I just got to practice doing it. Now I just want to get in the world and see if I can't do a joust attack, and more importantly, that clutch attack. Let's go do it. First, gotta figure out how the fuck to get out of here. I think I talked to Kitty again. I gotta see how to pick up items too. That I also forgot. Actually, wait, we can practice that right now. Oh. Oh? Oh, it's picking up stuff. Okay. And I'm definitely going to play this a little bit before the next stream, as far as practice, but I won't start the actual story till the next stream. Cool, let's go play around in the environment and see if we can't see some shit, do some shit.
The field team's gathered at the main gate. Seems like they're getting ready to go out on an expedition in the forest.
Aw, crap. I don't want to... God damn it. I don't want to I don't want to trigger the story stuff now. Of course, I guess they'll only trigger if I go to the forest. If I go somewhere else, I don't think it'll trigger. I just want to... Wait, how do you set where you're going on the expedition? You're supposed to, like, set the map or something. thought there was a way. Maybe do that when you go in the expedition. Okay. So I don't want to go to the ancient forest yet. Oh, that's cool. It tells you the weather. Were there weather effects before? I don't remember. Well, that's cool. I don't want to do ancient forests because I don't want to trigger the story stuff this time. So maybe I'll go to the waste. Of course, the clutch claw I probably can't really practice unless I fight a monster. Because I think you can only use that on the big monsters. So basically with Lancer you have combos you can do without your shield, moves you can do with your shield, moves you can do when you're jousting, and things you can do when you're doing your power guard to brace for attacks and heavy damage. In a nutshell. And then the clutch stuff, which I have no idea what I'm doing. I can ride a Meowster? What the fuck? Oh, it's not that I can ride. My Palico can ride Tail Rider. That's cool. That is fucking cool. Okay, I'll have to look at more of that. It's very wordy. That's cool. Okay, so if I'm reading this correctly, I thought I selected it from my menu. Fuck. I already forgot. Son of a bitch. Okay. Let's see if we can practice the charge on these guys. see if we can catch this rabbit. Oh god, did I just kill the rabbit? Oh, I shot a stone at it. Whoops. I pressed R2 instead of square. Oh man, I didn't mean to kill the rabbit. Son of a bitch. I slingshotted a stone at his face. I'm gonna have to go find another rabbit. Okay, let me charge these guys. I'm blocking. Oh wait, there's my rabbit. One sec. Wait, why is my claw out? I don't want to do claw. What the fuck is going on here? Oh, because my weapon's out. There we go. I had to switch the weapon. Got it. Okay. I'll get this figured out eventually. Weapons out. Charge. Whoops. Weapon out. Charge. Or go combo. Boom, boom, boom. That goes away. Get out my nest. Capture some ants. I think that's the stone I shot at his face. I think he was mad that I was carving his friend. I think he tried to attack me. Tried to buck me. No, you tried to buck. Don't be kicking. No. Good. Alright. I think when I do want to get coordinated during the next stream, I'll practice the claw before then so I can show you some competent, at least monster stuff when I'm starting the game. That's all I'll do. Boom. Whoa. I'm not sure why that went on fire, but that was like sonic boom. Well, cool. Okay, well, like I said, I wanted to keep this short, so I'm going to call it here for this evening. So, and I'll have more action next time. This one's be introduction on how do you play Monster Hunter, what can you do with the Lancer, basic controls. During the next stream, Wednesday, 7 p.m. PST, I'll start the beginning of the game for Iceborne. And I'll do a little bit of practice before as far as fighting a monster so I get the hang of how you do the clutch claw and some combos that I can rely on to go to. My next stream, however, is going to be this Friday, 7 p.m. PST, and that's going to be some more World of Warcraft, and that'll be taking you to check out some of the new ends-off last patch of the expansion content, which I've already been playing. Gonna play some more tonight. Super fun, so definitely check that out if you want to see some old god action. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Like, I apologize if this stream was a little bit bland than you were expecting, but it just makes me figure out, hey, get back to Monster Hunter, get back on that bike, and next week we'll go kill us some monsters. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Again, this is Ismortah, and I'll catch you next time.